This guy. Oh my goodness. I just watched that happen and that Audi went nowhere. What's up, guys? Welcome to my first ever video I'm ever gonna make on this channel. I am the owner of Introvert Dreamers.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
So I guess we'll start off this first video with reviewing my car, what I've done to it so far, and my future plans, and pretty much go over everything about this car. So let's get started. Alright, some of you guys know this car used to be silver actually. I wasn't really feeling it, you know. I don't want it to make it as flashy as I can, but yet not go overboard with it. So I've decided to, you know, wrap it yellow. I guess if you wanted to buy this wrap, I got it off of Paradox Wraps. This is the Ultra Gloss Yellow. I had one of my buddies from Akuma family. I'll link them in the description. Check them out. They're super dope people. He helped me wrap this car and we got it done in about a week and a half. There's a kind of a special place for it when you do everything yourself, you know. So that's why I've decided to, you know, not take it to the shop. I mean, I'm gonna get back into talking about this car. I think the very first thing I ever added to this car, which I don't really recommend anyone doing for a first mod, is the Japanese train handle. That was the first mod I ever did to this car, and I thought I was the fucking shit, man. Come to find out, now that I know a little bit more about cars, and that shit looks hella fucking stupid. I mean, I still have it on now, don't get me wrong. I mean, now it looks cool, but first mod, I wouldn't recommend it. Second off, I got my exhaust welded up. I had the shop economy muffler weld up my, well, they provided the mid pipe for me, and then I bought the vibrant resonator and vibrant muffler. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't nothing major when I first got into cars. You know, I follow the basic guideline of getting into cars and building it, you know, wheel, suspension, exhaust system. So I pretty much just followed the formula people had online already. I did the train handle, exhaust, and then after that I went ahead and bought these visors. These are the authentic Mugen visors I got from Hyoto Automotive. After that I went ahead and bought this Mugen body kit. Let me be honest, guys, I did all this before I dropped the car, so it looked like a monster truck, alright? I think we all have went through that phase, or maybe it's just me, where we buy a body kit, do everything to it, but it's not dropped. So I bought the TN Flex Z coilovers from one of my buddies. So I bought it off of him for $500, which was a steal.
What's on in there?
If you're talking about me having a clean car and thinking I know everything, I didn't know shit, man. It's all about trial and error when it comes to cars, you know. You don't really learn unless you do it. If you're not willing to go through trial and error and learn about your own car and how to do things to it, I'll be honest, you probably shouldn't get into cars. But that's just my opinion though. Don't take offense to that. I also bought like these XXR 551 wheels. They're stupid. I don't know why I fucking bought it, dude. I think I was one of those kids who first got into cars and really wanted T37s but can't afford that. Hey, what if you do? Buy rep wheels. That's exactly what we do. I mean, dude, honestly, if anybody first gets into a car and they buy a real wheel right off the bat, hey, props to you. You got cash, but your boy down bad over here.
Broke nigga alert.
At that time when it was becoming like, you know, spring, summer, where it's really hot and I can't run my winter tires. I mean, shit, I know some people that fucking run winter tires in the fucking summer, but I can't do that, not on this car, right? So
He's a pussy.
mounted some tires on it, Neogens, and I just put those wheels on. Front is lowered, back is lifted. Oh my god, I look like one of those dump trucks that lift the front, leave the back low.
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would.
If you want to have a clean car and you're first getting into cars, you gotta have a vision. but expect that there is going to be trial and error where you're going to look stupid. at one point in your life. I'm getting off topic now, so I'm gonna get back into the build. What did I do? I bought these headlights. J7 headlights. It's like such a small difference, but makes a big difference, if that makes sense. And I also got this EGR visor. These are no longer in manufacturing. These are discontinued. And after I did all that, man, I thought I was done.
I spell cap.
But no, you're never gonna be done when it comes to car. It's time to change the look of this car completely. Boom, there we go. Bought the wrap from Paradox Wraps. I do plan to actually paint this car the original OEM Type R yellow by next year, I hope. Stay tuned for that. It's gonna be sick. And I also got this Mugen high-rise wing. But I do plan to get the either Jay's Racing or M&M Honda's wing. Got these RPF ones. I'll be honest, I really hated RPF ones, but for the sakes of me that's gonna go tracking soon, I just said, you know, if I'm gonna track, I'm gonna need some lightweight wheel, and I'm not gonna be able to track with 3-piece wheel. I guess I have no choice but to go with the RPF ones, because they are the most cheapest and lightest wheel that you could ever get your hands on. And I wanted to be different, so I went with the SBC colorway. I mean, you can't really see it because of all this brake dust, but
Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh my god!
I've put some RE71Rs on my RPF ones, and these tires are no joke. You can't go wrong with the RE71s. These are the best tires by far I've ever owned in my life. It's some Gorilla Glue, bro.
Hold on, pause.
And a little bit more about the wheels and brake suspension. You know, I got the Hawk brake pads, DTG 60s. I didn't want to go 70s. Whoa, what the fuck happened there? I didn't want to go the 70s because 70s are more for like hardcore tracking, which, you know, I'm not there yet. For sure next year you guys will be seeing some tracking content. Splitters I got are from S Factor Fabrication. I'm changing colors.
Is this nigga serious?
Lastly, I'll be talking about the suspension work I did on this car. I've added the Moog end links for the front and rear, and I added the Progress rear sway bar. And I think that's it. I am gonna add some new control arms because that's a common issue on these cars, is for them to break. So last thing I want to do is track this car and have my control arm break on me. But that's all I really have for the suspension. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it'll definitely get the job done if I want to hit the track and hit corners fast, you know. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up what I've done to the car so far. I mean, it's nothing crazy, you know. Over time of building this car, it wasn't nothing too major. I just pretty much followed the guideline of building a car. Wheel, suspension, exhaust. And then from there, you pretty much just do whatever you think is cool to it and hope it turns out good. And, you know, for me, I got pretty lucky. It turned out great. So future plans that I have for this car, I'm definitely just gonna try and, you know, clean out the engine bay a little bit, do a little wire tucking. I mean, I don't know shit about wire tucking, and it's really hard to wire tuck in these cars from what I know. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Do some more work on the suspension, like control arms and stuff like that. Upgrade as much suspension as I can before I hit the track, you know, so I get the max potential. I probably won't do any time soon, but I will probably try to boost it, but that's long down the line. I mean, I'm not in a rush to do that anytime soon because I want to get to the track as soon as I can. I don't want to build a car and never have any seat time. What's the point of building a car if you can never drive it, you know? So I'm just going to work on the suspension, work on wire tucking, get it ready for next year, and I'm going to hit the track next year. You guys should be expecting those videos, tracking videos, that's going to come out next year. One last thing I forgot to tell you guys. I also got the Mugen grill. Like I said, the littlest changes you do makes the biggest differences. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the whole video here. I just really want to do an overview of this car that I'm driving, and I'm planning to do more content like this, and for sure I'm super excited for next year releasing these type of contents and tracking videos, and especially working with Akuma family. That's gonna be super dope. Shout out to you guys, man. Without you guys, I don't think I would have done any of this to my car. You guys have truly inspired me, so appreciate you guys.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And also, I am dropping this merch soon. It's really a way for everyone to just, you know, represent the community and brand that I'm building here. A lot of you guys don't really know what my brand is about, but I will make a video talking about my brand and the whole purpose on the next video, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That's it. See you guys on the next one.